it got to a point where like I was 19 and I got kicked out of my house because I was like bringing over 6 dudes a night. Like it just was never enough. Enough was never enough. So, yeah.
What? Wait, 6 dudes a night?
For like a consecutive week, yeah.
So 6 times 30? Wait.
Somewhere around there, yeah.
And how were you meeting these guys?
Usually dating apps. I have like a hard time approaching men. I usually just wait until they approach me.
So like, would you slot them in like 7 p.m., 8 p.m., 9 p.m., 10 p.m.?
Yeah. Yep.
Okay.
And then I would even, oh, sorry.
No, go ahead.
I'd say I would even like have like my backup guys to where it was like, if this guy didn't come tonight, then I would invite this guy. And then if he did come, if the first guy did come, then I'd tell the other guy, oh, I'm busy. Like I can't, make it or whatever.
Average women have access to tons of men, but average men get no pussy. Insane. 6 men a night and the whole waiting list / rotation of men. Wow. Jabba the Hutt's lost cousin having a higher body count than Vlad the Impaler. It's almost unbelievable. Moral of the story, stay the fuck away from LA women. Jeez, she had more meat in her than a butcher shop. This girl is putting prostitutes out of business. That's why she looks like a 56-year-old grandma at 21. Her bedroom window was a drive-through, and you can infer that she's been run through as well. This girl is insane, but take a look at this one.
Excuse me, ma'am?
I have a boyfriend.
Okay, that's great. I just want to let you know that your tire's flat. Get your fucking boyfriend to do it.
Emotional, damn it! That guy was just trying to help, but she reacted in a very rude manner. Suddenly, when the tire is flat, all she wants at that particular moment is some help from, well, a man other than her boyfriend. Well, hit your boyfriend up, girl, and see if he can fix it. You've got to understand that not every man is interested in you. Probably fake, but illustrates today's attitude that most women have, which is, they want equality until it doesn't suit them. Change the tire yourself.
How do you feel about when your man likes girls on Instagram's pictures?
It's disrespectful.
But I don't get how it's disrespectful when you say you like Chris Brown and like Drake and all that. So how is that?
Yeah, no, but that's different. Like that's really different. That has nothing to do with.
How's it different? So basically you're saying the only reason you're loyal is because you can't like attain those other men?
You're just insecure, and these other men are insecure, and that's why I don't mess with little boys. So you need to grow up and stop worrying about this other shit.
Absolutely wild fatherless behavior. You see what happened the moment he flipped it on her? The wiring in her brain could not compute because what this guy said was so much facts that she just started throwing out the usual insults. Oh, you're just so insecure. I don't mess with little boys. She just couldn't take it. As an aside, the way she speaks in her dialect is very masculine, and that's a huge red flag.
Hypergamy works 24/7. If Chris Brown hit on her, she'd easily let him smash even though he's got a vast rotation of women and would probably ghost her. But when a man likes another chick's pics, he's just evil. Make it make sense. My ex would flip a switch just like this. We were perfect in every imaginable way, even grew up together, but something in her past caused her to react this exact way anytime anything rubbed her the wrong way. The littlest things would quickly escalate into my things being thrown in a pile and me being told to get out. Then it would be $200 in balloons to apologize. It obviously destroyed our relationship. If you see this type of energy, unless you're a complete pushover, just run. Don't waste your time. She wasn't acting masculine, she was acting like a little child having a tantrum. Good old women.
Women.
You have anything to say to that? You seem really mad.
I'm not mad. I just don't understand why you think men are better than women. That's
Wow.
just what
At what point did I ever say men are better than women?
I mean, just the way you're speaking, you do think that men are better than women.
The problem is that you're interpreting what I'm saying through your feelings versus logic. I simply said that women don't have the same biological time clock that men do. That does not mean that one gender is better than the other.
Okay, next topic.
No. We don't need to move the topic.
Next topic.
No. We're not going to no next topic. How did you come to that conclusion?
Next topic.
How did you come to that conclusion?
Next topic.
Whose show do you think you are on?
My show.
Get the fuck off the show, bro. Get the fuck out of here. You're not going to disrespect the platform like that. Ridiculous.
Modern day women get offended by facts, whereas men just deal with the reality of the world, get over their inadequacies and all that good stuff. Thank God she was kicked out of the show. LOL, like a child. She couldn't articulate her point, so she drops it. When you think selling your cat gets you more power, but then you run into a man who doesn't simp. Next topic equals I have no logical argument.
Stop calling men insecure for having standards. Stop calling men insecure for having boundaries. It's like y'all use the word insecure as some type of coping mechanism for men who actually care about the type of woman that they pursue a relationship with. Oh, you don't want me wearing this? You're so insecure. Oh, you don't want me going out late with my friends to the club at night? You're so insecure within yourself. Sis, that's not insecurity, that's love and protection. That man knows how visual men are. Why would he want his woman to be a target to other men? Why would he want your private area, something that only his eyes are supposed to see, on display for the whole world to see? See, the problem is, you want the freedom of acting single all while still being in a relationship with someone. You want all the benefits, but expect him to just do everything that you say and just roll with it. You expect him to defend you, you expect him to protect and provide for you, but when he does it in a way that's not how you want, it's a problem. If he didn't love you, he wouldn't set up boundaries for you, sis. If he let you go out and do what you want to do, wear what you want to wear, staying up late all hours of night, he wouldn't give a damn about you, knowing very well the dangers that are out there. The only woman insecure is the woman who can't take direction from her significant other because deep down she knows that she still seeks the world's validation over her own significant other.
Finally, a woman speaking facts and not feelings. A man with standards is the most secure kind of guy you'll ever meet. Chad and Tyrone only think of getting in a woman's pants and throw her back on the streets. I wish all ladies had this perspective. Why are women like you so hard to find? Damn, thank you. Some women just want us to keep our mouth shut and our wallets open. Make it make sense.
Gender pay gap is entirely made up. It has been illegal to pay women less than men since 1963. 1963. So if a woman is getting paid less than a man at her job and she has the same education, same qualifications, it is illegal. She can go to battle against that company. It's not happening. They use statistics basically comparing the average that all men make versus the average that all women make, and they try to say, look, there's a difference in how much women make. No, there's a difference in the kinds of jobs women choose to go into that happen to be mostly lower paying jobs than men. There's a difference in the type of work women look for. They tend to want things like remote work, and they tend to want to work less hours. They are more likely to take time away from the workforce than men. All of these things are why they make less on average than men. If you actually dig into the numbers and compare apples to apples, when women and men are in the same jobs, have the same experience, same time in the job, same qualifications, they are not paid less. And in fact, I think the averages actually show women make a couple pennies more than men in those scenarios. So all of this is made up, and I think it's utterly absurd.
Anyone want to compare the deaths in the workforce and how men in total make up 91% of the deaths from work-related incidents? My fiance's cousin was a professor at a college in North Carolina. Her and her subject has been removed: gender studies. If the pay gap was real, companies would hire all women. That would save them a lot of money. Women. Just hire women and you can save 30% in salaries. I mean, if the pay gap was real, that'd be easy profits. If you check the law in every goddamn developed country, you will not see any regulation that impedes women from getting paid as much as men for the same job, amount of hours, etc. Look, the market doesn't care about identities or genders. If someone has value, they get paid. Hold on, are men complaining about how poorly they're getting paid on OF? No, because they know that women there generate more money, period. Well, think of soccer or basketball. Men's teams are paid more because men's sports generate more revenue. Simple as that. Still, some women think they're oppressed just for being women.
Feminists posit that women are oppressed. You said yes. Do you think women are oppressed?
I do believe women are oppressed, yes.
Here in the U.S.?
Yes. Although I think
the first straight answer we got all night.
Different definitions of patriarchy, because I would say that patriarchy broadly refers to the state of the world. I'm really not interested in saying like blaming specific actors or genders or sexes and this is no, I think that's completely counterproductive. I think you can analyze the world through by analyzing the patriarchy, seeing the detrimental effects of that, and if you see an issue, you can address it.
Okay,
I don't think we need to get into this blame
that's fine.
game.
Okay,
where are the positive aspects of patriarchy weigh into this conversation?
I know John Doyle's ready to sound off
monumental.
On monumental. Let's stay here for a moment.
Didn't men create OnlyFans for these women to be angry about?
Exactly.
Hey guys, everybody, pause.
Jesus fucking Christ.
Let's maintain this.
Losing control.
Please, I have just like a little back and forth. I want to have a little back and forth on this. Please allow me to just get through it. Okay. Are men the oppressors?
Men and women are the oppressors.
Oh, great.
Why are you laughing? It's true. You don't think women hate...
Are men the oppressors? Because if women are the oppressed, certainly then men must be the oppressors. Is that true?
No, I don't. I think it's too complicated to
Fair
say
enough.
one gender
Okay.
or the other.
But so you both agreed that women are oppressed.
Yes.
By themselves.
You're women. Are you oppressed?
Yes, in certain aspects.
Into the mic, please.
Yes.
How are
in
you as a
certain
straight white woman oppressed
Hold
in
on.
America?
Before you answer that, are you oppressed as a woman?
Yes, I would say belonging to the, like, identifying, being a woman, yes, that puts you at a disadvantage socially because of the social biases we've been discussing earlier on the panel.
What the hell? Guys, this is the 21st century, an age when women enjoyed the same, if not more rights than men. Clown world.
Do you think that's why no one has asked
Bro,
you out?
Mary,
Hey
shut
guys,
the fuck up.
hey guys, everybody, Brian's trying to get someone.
You're interfering with this clip farming, come on.
Okay. How are you oppressed?
There's been countless and countless times, whether it be in academia, podcast, whatever, where I say something and people say, like, she's a dumb bitch, or in academia, it's more like,
That's not an example of your oppression.
Well, if people are literally saying that, but then when it comes to a man saying the exact same thing I said, being like, oh, that was actually a very intelligent point, well, then they are degenerating me, or then they...
Are you talking about double standards? Because there's plenty of...
That's a form of oppression. You don't think double standards is a
There's
form of
some that
oppression?
benefit men.
Using the
There's
word
some
How are you
oppression
defining
connotes
oppression?
themes of slavery and genocide, and some guy calling you a dumb bitch for accurately.
Oh my
I
God,
don't know, being
a
dumb
form of
bitch.
oppression.
Wait a minute, this is literally.
Have you ever
oppression.
hung out in like a,
See,
a Call of Duty,
Holy
like
shit.
Call of
If you
Duty
don't wanna
2?
get
This is the problem.
Not being able to get a job
You have
because...
conversations
Whoa, whoa,
like
whoa,
this,
whoa.
and you participate in conversations like this, and then feminists will literally think to themselves, why has every major religion in society imposed like borderline draconian rules on our behavior? And it's like, maybe this lends some credibility to that thing. I mean, women don't aspire to agency. This is the problem with women are oppressed. Can women be oppressed if they're not like tied down somewhere? You guys don't aspire to agency the way that men do. You are not fundamentally trying to lead, trying to do things like that. You think you are because you respond to the media and to society, putting that idea in your head. But if that were not the
John,
case, you go back
I think
to like
Brian
the
wants you to
21st
end your
century.
little soy rant.
No, it's
No,
fine.
I was enjoying
Literally
that.
everything...
That rant was
everything you
soy
have
free.
said...
Called it a
people-
soy rant because he was making good
That
points.
rant was soy free.
No. Everything you have literally said are the same arguments people have used against black people in like the 60s.
Now we're going to the black
Oh my fucking God.
You see Brian's face? A big ass facepalm. That's the level of logic modern women can attain. Let's see the comments. People don't even know the exact definition of patriarchy. Patriarchy equals a system of society or government in which men hold the power and women are largely excluded from it. Women aren't excluded from holding power. They choose to not occupy positions of power because they don't, in most, choose to do what it takes to reach that power. For instance, women can run for office, yet most women don't want to do that. Most women don't want to work the long hours to become a CEO. Patriarchy is based on competency, not tyranny. Malcolm X spoke out against liberals for a reason. This is wild, also kind of scary. These women are brainwashed as fuck. There has never been a more privileged group in the history of humankind than attractive young white women. No one has ever had it easier with the least amount of hardships than this group. Pampered, protected, excused, catered to, but they think they are the victims and most oppressed. Being called a dumb bitch is a form of oppression? Oppression must occur daily in League of Legends and Call of Duty lobbies, truly the catastrophe that our ancestors also faced. Destiny is the hyper-manifestation of people I've met in life who come up with a good argument until you give it some thought and dismantle it, but because they go so fast, you don't have time to think. But if you do dismantle it, they'll do minor attacks to your person, and since they're not big enough, you can't call them out on it. I don't hate these types of people, but I do find them annoying. Destiny just so happens to be a master of his craft, whereas the ones I've dealt with were dwarfed by him. It goes without saying that the West is a clown world, and speaking of oppression, let's address the topic of submission in a good sense. When a woman is smart enough, she will submit to the right man, aka a guy with status, looks, money, problem-solving skills, and all that good stuff men gotta offer even before trying their hand in the dating scene. After that milestone, a man can pick and choose just like a woman feels entitled to the best men just because she's hot, young, and attractive.
I don't know why women feel entitled to a good man. You don't deserve anything. You got to earn it.
Okay.
Yeah.
You know?
And if it comes easy, is it really worth it?
Yeah.
I agree with you.
Men have to earn their status. Here's the difference, ladies. Men have to earn their status. Women have to earn their man that worked for the status. That's how it goes. You're fighting for his last name, not the other way around. I don't know why women think that they're entitled to like a high value man with money and he's gonna be submissive to me and listen to me. No, that's just not the way the world works.
A woman can't just think she can be an awful person and retain a man regardless. Nobody deserves anything, period. You gotta do the work to get where you wanna be, and that's completely fine. But these women think that putting on makeup, having some bedroom skills, and a good outfit is enough to get Prince Charming. Woman caller, I deserve a high value man. Kevin Samuels, what have you done for this man that you deserve his money? Woman caller, silence. Why wouldn't they feel entitled? Family law trains them to be entitled to traffic their children for money. Sending this clip to my wife. I'll get the divorce papers ready. Bye, Felicia. The interesting aspect to all of this is the anger the woman in green shows. Despite Myron speaking on this and having empirical data to support it, she takes the "but I'm the exception" approach. You can lead a horse to water, but you can't make them drink. No one deserves anything, you have to earn it. Kevin Samuels. This is so true. They calling themselves queens while they ain't shit. There are enough of them and less of the 1 to 3% of men they have that name for a reason. Y'all know queens, but the 1 to 3% are kings. They earn their status like Myron said. It's the truth, and these kinds of men don't want y'all boss bitches, so dream on or change your behavior in a good way. Guys, thanks for checking out this video. Stay tuned for more daily content. Like, subscribe, and comment. See you in the next video, guys. Till next time.